What are the odds we're actually finally in? Who would believe it? So, as you can see, let's see what's going on. 1-0 at the moment. Let me tell you about the teams. For Broder, we have Miralin, Bizeville, or Bibesai, Zebasai, Rib, Ton Papa, and Jukebox. And we have, of course, for Team Epsilon, Dendacraw, we have Nox, we have Bash, we have Stefan, Bitey, and of course Gear. So you can now see them as these guys are making their way up towards the bridge, as they're making, oh, look at that, in comes the scout trying to take out Dendacrendo. He's down to about 55 health at the moment, and as you can see, plenty of fire coming in from Bash. These guys are trying to do as much damage as they can. You've got the demo man over there spamming into the area, the scout who's trying to take him out, and you've also got a little bit of a contretemps going on between the two scouts here. Rockets coming down from the Epsilon team as they're trying to take that middle point. As you can see, the rockets coming in. Oh, and there goes Stefan, courtesy of the scout. And there you go, the point has been captured there by the red team. So currently they're looking at 3 points to 2. And let's see if we can find out what they're going to do. So there's Epsilon Gear with his medic. In comes the remaining members of the Epsilon team, and in comes the scout. Along with the rocket jump there coming in. Oh, lovely shot indeed into Bitey there from Miralin and Tompa. And as you can see, it's getting pretty intense. And the Uber's been popped. The Uber's been popped, and it looks like now they're going to have to move forward. Rocket jumping over the top there, and it looks like the middle control point being taken by the blue team. So the Broder team now capturing that middle point, moving up towards the spire, making their way towards the spire. What is Team Epsilon going to do? You can see Bash there taking pot shots with his pistol. As you can see them now moving in, popping over with a long distance demo jump. And the point's now being captured, combination of the double point from the scouts and that demo in there, but the fire coming back in as a rocket jump comes flying in, and the red spire gets captured as the blue team decide to move in towards the main area of the red team. And let's see what's going on as Jukebox and team are making their way in, rocket pushing as far as they can. They're going to be moving into this main point. Let's see what they decide to do. Oh, look, sticky bombs everywhere. This is going to be fun. Fire coming in from the blue team as they're being very, very careful, deciding to push possibly down through the lower section, but also you can see that Uber is ready to go. There we go, they pop the Ubers, they move into the central point as the Team Epsilon guys pushing down. The medic is on the point. Oh, he gets taken out! But blue managed to capture that win there, so 2 wins to 1 so far. Good stuff indeed. Looking at Bitey in there as the demo man, as you can see him sticky jumping all over the place to try and get his advantage into that middle point as quickly as possible. Look at that strafe jumping, beautiful stuff indeed. As we're watching Bitey, he's in there at the moment wearing a hat that is just a tantamount and a crime to heterosexuality. As we can see here, Bitey making his way in, and you can see, oh, lots of fire. Looks like the blue team have managed to get the advantage onto the middle point. And then you can see them. In comes a rocket. Oh, look at that. Fantastic stuff from Stefan. Comes flying in, but then gets a shotgun blast to the back as Epsilon are pushing the blue team pretty hard at the moment. So you can see Broder team being pushed back. And I think it's fair to say domination has been taken onto that red point. All they've got to do is capture it as quickly as possible. The medic and the scout currently in there at the moment. The medic complete with pullover. Looks like he's ready for a game of golf. So... or sorry, I should say the scout. So Stefan in there. There you go. The middle point is being taken. Medic and scout moving towards the blue spire. You've already got the demo man Bitey in there at the already. Let's just see. You've now got a combination of Jukebox who's in as a sniper. You've got Miralin in as the medic, and out comes the blue scout. He's going to be sneaking around looking for that Dendocrendor medic. So you can see the fire coming in from the rocket team up on the side there. There's Miralin also. So in goes the rocket jump over the top of the spire, goes for the scout, knocks him down as he tries to get onto the point. Oh, this is absolutely hectic fun. And you can see here, you got Bitey moving in, and you can hear the sizzle of that Uber ready to go. He's with Dendocrendor at the moment, and you can see up here, there's Epsilon Gear. He's pushing pretty hard. He's keeping that left-hand side down. Rocket fire coming in, and you can see them trying to capture that last point. And there we go. Looks like they may have popped an Uber a little bit early, and it looks like they're going to be pushing in down through the lower corridor in towards the B last final capture point as the demo man. And there's a pyro in there. Jukebox comes in with a bit of pyro goodness. Oh, you gotta love a little bit of flamey pyro. So he's in there doing his pyro thing, and you've obviously got loads of fire going in. And you can see here comes the medic, Dendocrendor moving into the point. Can he get in there? No, he doesn't, but he gets taken out. But oh, wow. A nice rush in there by Bitey. Manages to capture that point and tie it all up. Holy crap. Hello, everybody in chat. I hope you guys are enjoying this. So, watching the Broder team as they move out. Let's see if we can follow the likes of Zabosai. So you can see them all moving towards the central point. That is going to be the main point of action. See who gets domination here. Fire coming in from, oh, look at that. Oh, fantastic. Sticky bombs from the blue demo man there. Fantastic play indeed. But the domination there on poor old Gear as he's lying on the floor. And you can see now the demo man biting Dendrokrendor, and also plenty of mass murder. Look at those scores. So not Dendrokrendor, Dendrocraw. My apologies, Dendo. So you can see here another jukebox making his way towards the base as we fly through this infrastructure, and it looks like they've had to pop an Uber, and it looks like the blue team had to pop an Uber a little bit early there. The red team then popped an Uber immediately in reply, and they had the slight advantage. Looks like the medic's been taken down, but the blue team managed to sneak in there very quickly and take out that central point. So now they're pushing in towards the red spire. Now the red team are on the back foot as, oh, flying soldier corpse over the top as Zabosi gets taken down, and Jukebox also being taken down. So let's see, as we're now looking to see what's going on. Oh, capture point here being taken by Team Epsilon along with Dendrocraw. So you can see Nox, and they are now moving. Let's see which direction they're going to go. So it looks like they've got a nice little split going on. The scout going on the right hand side towards the spy, getting an idea of what he can harass. However, it looks like the push by the Epsilon team down the left hand side has been intercepted by Broder. They're going to watch out, because otherwise they're going to come under fire from the top and the bottom and the side as they're making their way over down towards the bridge. And it looks like the capture point. There we go. Scouts in there. Scouts going for the demo. Takes the demo down. Tompa there with a lovely kill. And it looks like the red Uber may have been popped. Yep, red Uber has been popped. Let's see if they're going to make their way in towards the point. Let's see what's going on. No! Oh, what happened there? That was so fast. They got in there ultra quick and got a run-in off that. Special something special for someone special. I don't even want to know. So anyway, can we close that? There we go. So we're watching in through the eyes of Bash. He's making his way in as a scout. As you see, he's aiming for that medic, trying to get as much damage onto that medic as they possibly can. Anything that is possible to stop the Uber. Looks like he's focusing on the soldier there as well. So Bash moving in, going after the second soldier, combo with the medic there. Lovely stuff indeed. So now we're watching as Bash making his way. Looks like he's going to double jump over to the left-hand side. He's trying to intercept the demo man and the... Oh, lovely shot from Bash. Beautiful mid-air into the demo man, and the demo man is down. So you can see now they're capturing that point, and they're already onto the red spire, the blue spire I should say. So those guys already in there. You've got Bitey up on the top here, guarding both the left and the right entrances up top. You've also now got Dendrocraw and the soldiers moving in along with Bitey. They're in towards the blue point. You've got the scout and the soldiers. There we go, the Uber's been popped. Looks like a bit of double Ubering going on here by Dendrocraw. Very nice doctoring going on. You can see loads of sticky bombs all over the place. The scout jumps in there to try and take out the medic. Dendrocraw manages to survive. And let's see if they're going to make it in there. No, the scout gets killed. Bitey tries to get onto the floor, onto the point, and he makes it. 4-2. Wow. Pretty damned impressive, I have to say. So, let us watch. Let's find out what the Broder.TF are doing. So we're watching Zabosi in as the soldier. He's keeping an eye on the medic. Baby's in the medic. Now they're pushing in towards that point. Out goes the rocket jump. Beautiful rocket jump. Couple of mid-air attempts there. But he's looking reasonably good on the health. And that is a decidedly pink helmet that he is wearing. So, as you can see, hats are no expense has been spared on the hats for this game. So you can see one of the soldiers, their Gear, pushing back because he's coming under suppressive fire from Rib, the demo man. And you've also got Tompa on there, and they've now captured that point. They're then going to start pushing in towards the spire. So the red spire has been captured very quickly, thanks to this gentleman here. So now also Tompa looks like he's guarding the middle as a sustained push is coming in from the red team. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can find out where the red team is located. Here we go. Looks like they're trying to defend this particular area here. So there's Nops in. And over on the left-hand side is the scout. So let's see if we can find out what the blue team is up to. Looks like they're sneaking in one of the side entrances. You've got Rib with the demo man. And the soldiers looks like they're pushing high. Fire coming in down the left-hand stairs. It looks a little bit of rocket fire coming in. The demo man chucking grenades and sticky goodness down the side there just to try and deal with them. You've got the scout moving in along with the soldier to support him just to do that little bit of damage. Out goes a rocket jump from Broder. Jukebox and oh, look at that. A quick run in there. And that was a lovely play there by the Broder team. They managed to capture that with 3 to 4, 9 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. So good play there by Broder. They managed to take that round, even it up just a little bit more. As you can see, 3 rounds to 4. Still all to play for. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a practice clan war being broadcast on behalf of Team Epsilon. So you can see the fire coming in from the scouts. Oh, it's a scout and rocket fest. Look at this. This is fantastic. The medic is going to have a real struggle to survive in there. As you can see now, there's Rib moving back now. For everybody who wants to know what is the hardest role in this game to play, it's got to be the medic, keeping everybody alive as best you can. I've played it once in the practice, and it's a bitch. So Dendrocraw now moving up. Let's see what's going on as they're moving towards the blue spire. Soldiers rocket jumping in the general direction of that spire any second now, waiting for that moment. They're just checking behind them to make sure nobody's sneaking up behind them. Now the reason they're doing that is because of a demo man. So Bitey does a lovely little rocket sticky jump over there, and they're trying to make sure that they're not being snuck up from behind. But you've now got a scout who's got them caught up in both directions, so Team Epsilon decide to push right through the middle, trying to avoid the oncoming onslaught of the blue team. So there you have a couple of scouts from the Broder team there making their way up, and there we go, one of the scouts. So you can see the scout there. Stefan is in there and he's trying to capture that point. He's in there. The 2 times advantage of the scout definitely helping, and I just think I saw a spy down there somewhere. So they're making their way in towards the main point. And you can see the control point now being contested in the blue area. In goes one of the scouts and one of the soldiers. Very quick take. 5 to 3 in favour of Team Epsilon. Very, very quick take on that final capture point. Once you've got all the capture points, literally it's seconds. All you got to do is get a couple of people on there and it's all over before you know what to do. So we're watching Stefan here making his way up towards the midpoint. He is going to be checking to see what's going on. He's got to try and take out the other scouts, maybe do some damage to the soldiers. Who knows? It could be the possibility that the demo man will be focusing on trying to take the other demo out, and then obviously focus on a medic. So you can see there, looks like gear being taken down already. Stefan from Fragnet is also in there at the moment. It looks like they have now taken out most of the enemy team, and they are capturing that point. So looks like Stefan is staying behind to capture the point while the remainder of the Epsilon team move up. Let's see what's going on. Dendrocraw. So you can see the control point being contested. That blue spire now being tested. Oh, Bitey Cutter leaving sticky bomb trap there. Poor old Tompa and Bizai come running around the corner and get absolutely mullered. That was nasty, nasty things going on there. You can hear the sizzling of the Uber ready to go. They're pushing down through the lower area, and there we go. The Uber has been popped, and it looks like the soldier-on-soldier action going on here. You can't be a bit of rockety goodness, as you've now got one of the scouts guarding the point. You can see plenty of fire going on all over the place. There's, oh, Knox gets taken down. And it looks like you've got Bitey, last man standing, gets onto that point and captures it for 6 to 3. Wow. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Bit of TF2 goodness. So, let's watch Bitey. Standard sticky jump there, in towards that main point. Got to find nice little points to put his sticky bombs up onto the main areas where he knows those enemies are going to be landing. So let's see what's going on. Over come the grenades from the opposing number. In come the rocket jumpers. Those soldiers coming in as well. He backs off to make the most of the support of the medic. and you can now see him laying down traps. Lovely little jump up there, down towards that point. So now he's defending. Oh, lovely shot there from Bitey. And you can now see Zebazai now dealing with an Ubered soldier. This is, oh, there we go. They've now popped the Uber, but this is the Uber that is going to run out any second now. Oh, there we go. Looks like Dendocraw got taken down. Didn't have much chance there against a Ubered soldier. Wasn't much chance he could do. So let's see if we can follow Jukebox. He's following in, does a lovely rocket jump straight in towards the enemy. Oh, but look to try and do a little bit of picking against his enemy, but unfortunately got shot. So here we go. Let's see what's going on as we're watching Epsilon Nox moving in. There's yeah, that's a very nice hat, I have to say. So there we go. Epsilon has captured the midpoint. Let's move over there and see what's going on. So you can see them in with the full team. Everybody ready to go. Rocket men, soldiers. Oh my god, so many rockets. So many rockets. Chuck them rockets in there all over the place. As you can see, fantastic fire coming in from the soldiers. They're now pushing down towards the midpoint. Looks like the midpoint here is going to be trying to be defended by the soldiers there. You can see him strafe jumping away, doing his best to try and get away, and you can see spam coming in from the demo man. This is really helpful. He seems to be slightly AFK. And you can see here Zebazai, he's trying to get in there and get a nice rocket hit onto one of the scouts. So you can see multiple rockets coming in, keeping the blue team pinned back. So the poor old Broder team currently pinned back, as you've got very aggressive play here by Team Epsilon. Moving down, probably going to have to push them back. These guys are going to make their way through the Rio Grande coal building and maybe possibly sneak up behind them. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, fire coming in, taking down Nox. Lovely shot there from the demo man. So there's the demo man, and now we've got double Uber going in. So you've got the medic there. Looks like the alternative Uber has also been popped by the red team as well. So Bitey in there getting a little taste of the Uber as Dendocraw doing his best to try and keep as many people as possible are alive. And you can see them now starting to contest over this middle point. In comes a little bit of fire. And there you have another of the scouts going after one of the soldiers, seeing if he can do some damage. He gets taken down very quickly. In comes a medic and a soldier along with a demo man. Potent combination. But in comes another soldier. He looks like he's going... Oh! Soldier killed each other. Fantastic play there. And there is Rib taken down by one of the scouts. And in comes a rocket jumping soldier. And it looks like he's going to try and sneak up on the medic. Oh, but the medic got away with it. The medic dodged the bullet and the rocket, in fact, quite literally. So let's see what's going on as Team Epsilon decide to make their push in towards the blue spire. You can see them now coming under fire from a huge bunch of people over here on the one side. And the area is being taken. Bitey laying down those explosive sticky bombs, trying to cover as many of the areas as possible. Oh, he dodges a rocket out to one side. Looks like they're deciding to go down through the bottom floor. And you can see them now making their way back in towards the main point. So you can see Stefan there looking for an opportunity. Pops in as the scout, decides to disappear upstairs, find out what's going on. Scouts move left and right. They are in there as a general harassers. Looks like the Uber's been popped by the Broder team already. This could give the advantage. There we go. No, it looks like correction. The Epsilon team popped their Uber first, and the Broder team then popped their Uber immediately thereafter, giving them the advantage. However, let's see if we can actually get medics on the point. And there we go. Stefan and Dendocraw making it in there for 7-3. And a GG for that map. Wow. Don't know what to say about that, boys and girls, but that was pretty intense. And we shall be back shortly, I guess. I'm not sure if that's it, due to the technical problems that I had, or whether or not we'll be coming back to you with more. So I think we might be moving to Viaduct. We'll just have to wait and see. But you guys hold fire. We shall return. have good news for you. Aside from a slight technical problem where I didn't actually have the map on the server, this has now been resolved. And let's just see. We shall be back in with some more TF2. We shall be right back. As you can see, we're back in with the TF2 goodness, and you can see this appears to be that old perennial favourite, King of the Hill.
3, 2,
1. The point is now available for capping, and the red team decide to go in there, so the Epsilon team straight onto that point. 6 people on there. There we go. They capture the red point. Now the timer is ticking over for Team Epsilon. Let's see what happens as we're watching Miralin moving in. Oh, look at that. You don't see that often. One of the things that tended to happen early on in the days of TF2 is that you saw a lot of heavies being used by the European community, and if anything, the use of soldiers was very much an American thing. But the thing is, it kind of became a little bit of a rare thing to see soldiers. So good to see Nox in there with a little bit of minigun fun. Fantastic stuff. Keeping that gun well and truly running. Nice and warm. So you can now see him in there. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. And doing his best to try and deal with the enemy. And you can see in there lots of... Oh, looks like I heard a little bit of a bash going on in the background there. That had a hurt. So let's see if we can watch the various teams. So there's Bizby, or BYBZI. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm going to pronounce that. As we're watching Stefan, these guys trying to defend it. So that's a good decision to put a heavy in there to give an additional firepower against the soldiers. Unfortunately, it didn't do him much good. He had to back off slightly. Now here's Dendrocraw. He is currently... Oh! He is dead as a door now, as... sorry, his soldier, I should say, is dead as a door now, as he got sniped. So a little bit of snipey goodness going on. Dendrocraw currently still holding on to that Uber, deciding where to deploy it. There we go, pops it onto one of the soldiers. Let's see if we can find out what's going on with the blue team. So the blue team making their way out, and they've also got an Uber. It's just a matter of time as whether or not they can force Epsilon to pop their Uber beforehand. So Miralin, this is going to be time. There we go, the Uber's been popped. They've gone in, and it looks like they tried to get the medic and kill him before he was able to pop his Uber. But he popped his Uber and managed to defend himself. So very smart play there by Dendrocraw. He's now moving in, and you can see massive amounts of fire. 46 seconds left on the clock as huge amounts of fire coming in. Scouts, oh dear, look at that. Gun down Stefan there on BYB. So poor old Bib. He is no more. And you can see here,
ends in 30 seconds.
over on the left-hand side, I think I saw somebody moving up. Yeah, it's Bite. It's Bitey, of course. Oh, dear. So there we go, Bitey coming under a little bit of fire. He jumps, no. He sticky jumps away out of the area, and it looks like they might have just snuck that point from under their nose. They have, with 12 seconds left on the clock for Team Epsilon. So Broder now have the clock ticking down. Can they hold it for the full 3 minutes? This is going to be hard. They're going to have to try their best. Let's see what they decide to do. So you can see them building up the Uber. You can see the Uber charge there, and we're just waiting to see what happens as we are looking at another scout making his way in. You can see the rockets coming in any minute now. Here they come. Here come Team Epsilon charging in with the rockets. And you can see the control point now being pressured by the rockets of Nox. There's Dendrocraw. There we go. Double Ubers popped out at pretty much the same time. So we're now looking at Nox as he's trying to deal with a nasty Uber soldier and a Uber demo at the same time. They get taken down by a combination of rocket spam, and it looks like the blue team are doing a great job of holding on to this point at the moment. They've only had it for 1 minute, bear in mind. There's still another 2 minutes remaining as Stefan is up there with the pistol spam, trying to take out as many people as possible. Bitey coming under massive fire and going flying. Oh, nobody flies like Bitey. Look at that. That was just fantastic. He went ballistic. So you can see now the Broder team doing a great job of holding this point at the moment. They're now making the use of the downtime to try and get everybody rearmed and nice and healthy. Sticky bombs going out for what would be the usual area, because what will happen is a soldier will come charge. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is sneaky. Look at that. So, as you can see, basically they'll come flying around the corner, they'll strafe jump around the corner, and then the explosive stickies will be waiting for them. So, it's just a matter of waiting to see what happens. And they are coming in, rockets coming in onto the soldiers and the demo man, dual rockets, as they are trying to sneak that point from under them. Let's go and see, whoops-a-daisy. As you can see now, the Uber for the blue team, the Broder team now coming under a little bit of pressure. However, Ribber's in there trying to do his best to hold them back. You can see 58 seconds left on the clock. Can they get in there? Dendrocraw currently down to 4%, building up his Uber. There we go. You can see, oh, rocket into jukebox. And it looks like they're going to get it back with 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what they decide to do. Will they manage to get in time? I don't think the blue team are going to make it in time. As you can hear the time ticking down. Oh, but no, they decide. Oh, mid-air! A mid-air to end it with from Gear. Fantastic shot. And there you go, the first round to Team Epsilon. Hope you guys are enjoying the casting so far. It's certainly good fun, and it's certainly good practice for me. So, let's see what's happening. As you can see now, any minute now, you can see the point is locked. It's not available for capture, so until that point, it is the high explosive Dozy-Do. There we go. The point's going to be ready for capture any minute now. You can see the scouts. There we go. They've now moved in. Epsilon moving in to claim that point very quickly. The Broder team also trying to get in with a scout. Unfortunately, taken down very quickly indeed. Looks like Team Epsilon managing to capture that point any second. Oh, but no, they don't have anybody on there. But Bash then got taken down. So you can see now Dendrocraw and Bitey capturing that point. They're now backing up, as you'll see Bitey leaving multiple stickies in the area. Let's see what's going on. So now the point being taken as the Uber has been popped by the red team, and the blue team then pop their Uber in immediate response to that Uber. You can see a bit of rocketly goodness going on. Oh, airborne rockets with a win. Fantastic stuff this is. Great to see these two teams battling it out. Look at that nice rocket coming into one of the soldiers. He then getting fired up into the air. That fantastic effect of chucking a rocket at somebody's feet, firing them into the air, and away they go. So Team Epsilon are back on the point. One of their soldiers gets taken down. Scout bouncing around all the area, trying to protect his medic. Soldier also in there with a medic. And it looks like they might be able to capture this point shortly. Yep, you can see they've caught it. And 2 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. So now the initiative is on the side of Team Epsilon, with Nox, who appears to have ants in his pants, making their way and looking for the good points to defend. So you can see there, lovely conspicuous placement of sticky bombs as in comes the blue team from the left side. Look at that, they were waiting, they were building up that Uber. Miralin popped the Uber, and now Bitey has got an Uber from Dendrocraw popped on him as well. He's decided to move back, and it looks like sustained push from the blue team into that middle point. So you can see scouts in there, demo man in there, medic in there as well. Looks like they're going to capture that point any second now. And oh, look at that, just under 2 minutes now remaining on the Epsilon clock. 2 minutes 31 remaining on the Broder clock. Looking pretty good thus far. You can see fire coming in. One of the remaining people over there, there's Gear. He is trying to deal with the enemy. Rockets come flying over from Team Epsilon. Bitey leading the charge in towards the King of the Hill area, that capture point. You can see the sticky bombs bouncing all over the place. Huge amounts of fire. Rockets everywhere. Bullets, explosions. Oh, this is fantastic stuff. One of the scouts taking down one of the opposing scouts from Team Epsilon. Rockets come flying in. Oh, he manages to escape out of the way. And it looks like the blue Uber has been popped. And the red Uber has been popped there by Bite as a medic to protect him. So you can see him, Bitey now coming under sustained pressure from a combination of the scouts. Bitey in trouble. Oh, Bitey gets taken down. Fantastic play there by the Broder team. Push the Epsilon team right back to their point. This is fantastic stuff. And it looks like one of the scouts has tried to get on there. Two scouts. Oh, look at that. They managed to take out most of the blue team. And they've snuck in for that ninja grab. 1 minute 48 seconds. The point has changed hands. It is now for the blue team to capture, to take down as many as possible of Team Epsilon. and to capture that point back. 1 minute 36 seconds left on the clock, about the same time you'd have in a Counter-Strike round, and we just have to wait and see what happens, see how the Broder team decides to deal with this. You can see soldiers coming in from left, right and centre. Medic making his way around to the left-hand side. You've also got Dendocraw in there as well, along with Bitey doing a fantastic job, and the Soldier Knots in there. Oh, but Soldier Knots gets sniped out of the air. Fantastic shot from their sniper. But it looks like the control point is still remaining in the hands of Team Epsilon. They've popped the Uber and they're moving forward. It looks like the blue team might be on the back foot at the moment, but they're being led by the charge by a couple of scouts and a soldier. It looks like they're moving in towards that point, and it looks like now the blue point will change hands with 55 seconds left on the clock for the red team, 1 minute 34 seconds left on the clock for the blue team. There we go, the blue team clock now starting to tick down. 1 minute and 30 seconds left for Team Epsilon to try and capture that point back. So you can see now, in comes a soldier. He went for a lovely strafe jump. Oh, that was just beautiful. But they had to pop an Uber in order to protect their medics. So that's understandable. The medic there having to make a clutch decision as to whether or not to take a rocket to the face or survive and possibly lose his Uber. So unfortunately, these are the kind of decisions that a medic has to make. It's not an easy job to play it. Now, you can see here what they're trying to do is trying to force them back to the spawn so that they can't get it. They've got 60 seconds. Now, the question is whether or not Epsilon are going to come in a choo-choo train of destruction and mayhem and rockets and explosions, forcing the opposing team onto the back foot. Rockets coming in from multiple directions. In comes Bitey leading a charge into the capture point. Oh no, they've lost their medic. The medic's gone down. Dendocraw sniped down by a fantastic play there by the blue team sniper. Broder there, and you can see here now 30 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the scouts might be trying to capture the point. You've got two scouts sniffing around trying to take out that medic, but he's being dealt with by oh lovely rockets coming in. They're really trying to put pressure onto Miralin. He hasn't got an Uber yet. He's running into trouble. He's going to have a problem with the scout, and you can see rockets coming. He's had to pop an Uber in order to protect himself. 10 seconds left on the clock. The blue team look like they might be holding this point, and it could be theirs to win. As you can see, oh, and more fire coming in, and a scout is taken down. And they're on to the overtime. Look at this. Oh, this is fantastic stuff. Sticky bombs, rockets, explosions. It's so much fun. It's fantastic. Look at this. This is just awesome. As the blue team considerably holding on to that point and taking it to 1-1. Holy crap. Yeah, that was entertaining.